be going through the solar transit. It's Happy New Year, by the way, where we are starting to get back to being more heart-centered when it comes to the collective energy as a whole. So hello, fifth dimension and that new earth. And each week we will be having a new transit through the human design and cosmic perspective to consider. So I want you to bring your questions and tell me what human design type you are by your human design. So let me know, generator, manifesting generator, because this week is the new year, right? It's called the Rave New Year. And this is, we are stepping into the energy of gate 41 this week, right? It is the gate of imagination, and it really does spark your imagination here. So I want you to think, right? Imagine yourself at the end of the year trimming back all of the old and making space for this new beautiful growth to come through, right? And you are now actively aligning with the cosmic forces that are shaping gate 41 through your imagination and your destiny and what you want to create in the next 12 months, right? If you want to know why gate 41, why does it start there? Because it serves as a starting codon in our genes, in our DNA, right? This gate marks that new beginning. So this is going back to that garden where we're receding all those old things that no longer serve us. And we have a full moon tomorrow, which is just divinely perfect for it all, right? Making way for fresh new opportunities to come in, right? Remembering being that cosmic gardener here, trimming back all the old shit, preparing the soil, getting yourself ready for that vibrant harvest, which is like 2024, right? So this is the solar transit new year. We start now. We're about 3 days into this energy, and this is all about using your imagination as a source of creative inspiration. Okay, so I want you to, this week, I'm going to invite you here to use your strategy and your authority by design and allow your imagination to make way for fresh opportunities, right? And allow it to be your imagination, allow it to be the guiding force and that vision of everything is working out in your favor. I say this often, I say this all the time, right? Because when you look at it from its highest expression in gate 41, there is an abundant, an infinite amount of possibilities that lie within the depths of your imagination. If it has been thought, then it is true, right? It's there. Someone has it, someone else has had it. It's an abundant possibility. If someone else has thought it, that means you can too, right? So on a practical level, I want you to look at this week from what is a new way that I can do? And just think of the thing that you want to create, right? For specifics for me, like it's attracting clients and it's attracting money, right? I'm a business owner. So what vision do I need to hold that's going to work for me, that's going to allow me to use my imagination as this guiding force, right? So as an example of this, gate 41 comes out of the root chakra. So when you look at your human design chart, it's at the very bottom, leading up to the right towards the emotional solar plexus, right? I do not have this gate. And I know everyone goes, oh, I don't have the gate, but that's okay because you get to feel it more intensely than everyone else does, right? But I do have a defined root chakra. So I have learned over my 46 something years, and yes, I'm showing my age, of how to trust the pressure, because the root chakra is a pressure center, that will bring for me new experiences, right? Because my sacral will speak to me, right, with yes, no, guiding me through this pressure to get clarity around the new idea, new experience. So to do this practically, set your intention. All right, because your intention is not just the thought, right? It's part of the imagination. It's the key that is the tool, right? It's in our heart space. This is where our soul resides, right? Inside ourself, in our cell, in our cells is our magnetic monopole, and this is where our soul resides, depths in our heart, right? And I want you to picture it as a rippling effect. So your intentions are thoughts, they're energy, they flow, they create ripples, right? Allowing it to throw through your entire consciousness into your auric field, creating magnetism beyond anything that you could possibly imagine. Seriously. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Right? So I want you to set your intentions this week for Gate 41 and using your imagination. Right? Allow your intentions to create manifestations that will illuminate the energy that you want to bring to your life, the magic that you want to create in this world. Right? Because what you want to do is when you align your intention with the truth of who you are through your human design, and it's not just about understanding Gate 41, it's about making it work for you on the practical level, right? And then what happens from here, and this is the missing piece that everyone seems to think they have, but they don't have, is the embodiment and the integration. So we get the information, but we don't integrate it. So integrate it means take in the lesson, write out some sort of guidance system, and then the embodiment is been doing that for such a long time, the habit that has created it. But it starts with your imagination. So Gate 41 this week, right, is opening you up to the possibilities, making you magnetic, right? So you can start manifesting the version of yourself that you want this from here on out. This is the new year. You get to create what you get to create. So please, as you are here, let me know in the comments, what is your aura type? What is your human design type? Because I'm about to pull cards for Gate 41 for each aura type. So you can just take on board this frequency and respond to it, right? If you're a generator, you're designed to respond. If you're a projector, you've been invited to this event. You're here now, right? Process the information that you receive and then come back next week and see for yourself, okay, what else is happening for yourself, right? The more you do this, the habit, it's the embodiment piece. It's the accountability of keeping you here. Right. And if you want to dive deeper, if you want to have personalized oracle cards for this, for yourself, for each and every week, join my tribe. Okay. It's Aligned by Design. The link will be in the comments. Right. We have weekly tribe meetings. We talk about the gates. We have a conversation. We have a laugh, a cup of tea, and we get clear on what things look like for us. Okay, so manifestors, this is your card this week, right? And it's called perseverance. It is perseverance, right? It's the solar plexus. It's that center of your stomach, right? It's the imagination of your heart, gut, and mind congruence. And I want you to persevere with this. Persevere manifestors this week with that imagination of congruence. So what tends to happen, we have layers of our body that we take energy in, and then the way it must be released. The full moon allows us to release this energy. So manifestors, persevering through this, bring it through from your crown to your ajna, conceptualize it in your mind's eye. Bring it into your throat for manifestation. Bring it into your heart for creation, right? Bring it down. You've got to bring it through the chakras, through the body. So manifestors, persevere with this. It's happening for you. Everything is working out in your favor. You just need to imagine it through. So good morning, everyone. Francis is a reflector and Deb is a generator. So this one here is for projectors right now. And it's impatience. because they've been waiting, and they've been waiting for the invitation, especially if you're new to human design and you've suddenly realized that you don't have what you thought you were going to get. And then you've got to learn a different way of doing things, right? Because you've just then realized that 70% of the population are generators or manifesting generators. And all of these people condition the rest of the population to the rest of the 30%. Right. And then when you realize that you're not a generator or a manifesting generator, you've got to learn a whole new way. So projectors, this is like the impatience part that I'm sensing and feeling for you all. What you're being asked this week is to use your imagination. Think outside the box. Get into your invitation and recognition standpoints in your strategy and your authority. Don't get impatient, because then it will feel better. It'll feel good. Okay, so don't let the impatience, and then there is a moon on this card as well. This is a throat chakra all over. It's that manifestation through the throat, and especially if you're a projector that doesn't have that throat defined, you may struggle with that this week. So next is the generators and manifesting generators. Good morning for those who are watching. Renewal is for manifesting generators and generators. And there is this sense of a shift. I know I felt it for myself this week, and Deb, please confirm with me if you felt the same, is that there's this Pluto shifted out of Capricorn into Aquarius. It's been all over the news, like we've seen it. It's all a thing, right? What I'm sensing here for the generators and manifesting generators, it's like this sigh of relief, like, oh, thank fuck, they get it now. It's true. It's true, because it kind of feels like everyone's been the but can you energy, right? I don't know why, but that's the energy that I felt with that Pluto. They've wanted to be shown how. Now this renewal energy coming through with the imagination piece for generators and manifesting generators, going to say, like, okay, so they don't need to know how anymore. We need to step up into this new frequency that's leading the way, because they know how to do it. They've been told, they've been taught, they've been shown. That's done. That energy is fixed and finished. They now need to be led. That's the sense I'm feeling with this renewal energy, right? So generators and manifesting generators, it'd be really interesting this week to see how your imagination gets that leadership energy up and flowing through that renewal energy through your sacral of yes, this feels good. Okay, lead into that. All right, now reflectors this week, beautiful, this one is destiny, and it's all around the crown chakra. Right, it's the silver, it's that intuitive, it's the knowing, right? You are here for bigger, you are here for more. There's more to it than just the 1% is what I'm hearing, right? Because as reflectors, they are 1% of the population, and not a very huge number. I have heard that they are increasing. There are more of them coming on board, which is a fantastic thing, because there are more people. We need that community building aspect of a reflector to show us the way. The destiny, right? It's like, what is your destiny? Feel into it. It kind of feels renewed. Like you said, someone said that something has altered this week, but they can't put their finger on it. It's very interesting to see the clarity that comes through this week. I don't know about you, but I have received, and that could have shifted from gate 61 last week, where we got that clarity out of mental pressure, right? So reflectors, the destiny is yours. Open yourself up to it, right? You are beautiful, open creatures who are grounded when you're out in nature, when you are doing the things that make you feel good. So open yourself up to more of your destiny. There it is, more of your destiny. It's not that you don't have one, or you already know what destiny it is, but there's more of it to be open to. It's like I just see this, like opening a door, stepping into the light, stepping more into. That's what I'm seeing for the reflectors this week. Now we have a full moon tomorrow, Australian time. I think it's about lunchtime, Eastern somewhere. So it's about 6 in the morning and something like that. So I am doing a full moon release because there is a lot of guilt that we will be releasing that's been coming through. Like, it's just old shit that we don't need to hold on to anymore. So I'm doing a full moon meditation tomorrow at 6 a.m. It is free. You can join. We are going to become more magnetic. We are going to open ourselves up to our imagination, and we're going to activate that energy so we can start attracting the people that we want into our lives. So I'm going to put that link into the comments as well. If that is of interest to you, please join. It is free. You can start to get into that meditative state, start to feel into the energy, know how it works for you, start to engage with that embodiment, right? Because we're clear channels, and when that channel is clear, the energy comes right through and it sits in our body. It's called embodiment. So that is the aspect of Gate 41, using your imagination this week. The cards are on the deck. So if you have any questions, please reach out. And if you would like any personal oracle cards or anything of the like, I'm going to be holding a free session very, very shortly, because things are changing here inside Sacred Community and the oracle cards each week. I love to still serve you, but at the same time, I'd prefer to do it in a little bit more of a personalized setting. So there will be invitations for personalized oracle cards to go out to those on my email list, and there'll be posts put out into the groups so you can access that. You're not going to miss out just because I'm not doing them live on the weekly calls anymore. So just keep your eyes peeled for that information. So at this stage, we have done all the cards, we have done the readings, and if there are no questions or comments that are coming through, I'm going to finish this up. So thank you so much for being here. It was so nice to see you all. And thank you for supporting Thursdays now, since Thursdays are the new day. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Use your imagination, people. It is for the better. So much love to you. Bye for now.